Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 15. This is not Surviving Minecraft. I keep wanting to screw those up. So anyways, I thought I'd show you guys this as I first started out because this could be another interesting one. Last time I made this truck float. Oh, it's gonna slide. Oh, we got it. Never mind. We're good. I had another one get stuck up there on the front like that, and yeah, it was nothing but trouble. But you guys will be happy to know that the last two truckfuls, including that one, were completely accident-free. No logs dropped, nothing. So I did get a better driver, thankfully. The last one, you know, it was causing me too much headache, too much trouble. So today we finish up with the last portion of forestry that we're gonna work in. That was my turn. Excuse me while I back up a little bit. Tell you what, since I'm just driving around, I'm gonna go return this trailer to the logging area, and I will meet you guys back at the shop. Alright guys, here we are at the shop. I have my truck here, but most importantly I have these two wagons and this tractor. It's gonna be sad to see these go, but they have served their purpose, and I need to move on to better things. Yes, sell. Yes, sell. Yes, sell. $463,000. Not bad. So what are we gonna get? Well, we need to get ourselves the next size up tractor. For numerous reasons. This is the one we have, our bigger one. I'm gonna go up to this guy, the T8 320 horsepower. Oh yeah, this thing is gonna do some work for us. Oh, look at this thing. She is a beauty and big. The important part is we have a front hookup as well, because if you remember when we got our mower the first time, first thing I mentioned is we can put that small mower on the front of a tractor, and then we have the big attachment that can go on the back. This guy has enough power to run both this front one, which we already have, and the gull wing version in back, so we can basically do 3 passes worth in one shot. But that's not what we're going to be looking at today. Today we are going with forestry stuff. The last thing, well, we got a couple things here, but the last thing, big thing for harvesting is this guy. This is the woodchipper from Jenz. And it has been buggy in the past. I've used it in multiplayer, and it was a bit buggy, but they have apparently fixed it. And it's supposed to be better. So we're gonna give it a try because I have some trees that I really need to get rid of. Wait, so I hear the power in this thing? Oh, beautiful. This thing's got some power, that's for sure. Oh, we need the power because we need at least 250 horse to run this chipper. So we're gonna need all this tractor can give. Well, not quite entirely all of it. I mean, 320 horsepower compared to the 250 required, but it'll work out in the end. This guy will be able to do some heavy field work as well. It'll pull big wagons very well, but I have another way of hauling wagons that we're going to get into in just a little bit. First, we need to get this guy going because I need to get rid of these trees. And the reason why we're using the wood chipper, number one, it's really awesome if I can get this thing running because, well, something else cool we can do with the trees. On top of that, it's got 2 beacons. That makes everything better. Ooh, it actually oscillates. See that? 2 beacons on the back are actually different speeds. That's actually really nifty. But yeah, this thing is really neat. The second thing is, well, they're problem trees because they're not fir trees. Fir trees are nice, you know? You strip the branches off and you got one straight trunk. Easy to load, easy to sell, all that good stuff. Well, here's the thing. Ooh, I think the wood chipper's a little heavy. These trees right up here are not nice trees. They are pain in the butt trees. So you can see they got branches all over the place. If you go look at them. Yeah, not so easy to load. But they're in my way, so my plan is to run them through the wood chipper. Which we will gladly do. What I need is back here. Because we need something to put it in. And we just sold our tippers. But we're going to get this guy. This big guy. Make sure I can use all of the crops. I just want to double check the crop types here. Yes, wood chips. So it feeds... Well, does it show that it'll do everything? Silage too? That's good. Yep, silage, chaff. Awesome. Perfect. We're getting this guy. And if you didn't notice the totals, this guy will hold 59,000 liters. Before we had a pair of 21,000. So we had 42. 59,000. This thing is beastly. There we go. And it's designed for the semi. And I'm thinking that the semi will be able to pull this thing very well. Including uphills and stuff. Much better than the tractor did. Because this thing's got some power. So that's what we're going to use is this guy. So let me get stuff set up there and I'll get back to you guys when I am all ready to start wood chipping. Oh yeah, look at this. Right up the hill. Like nothing. Beautiful. Alright guys, here we go. I have the first tree cut down right now. I think everything is pretty well situated here. Yep, it has found the trailer from the looks of it. We're going to put our outriggers out. Let's get this guy unfolded. This works exactly like the other trailer as far as the controls for this. So if you can run the other control or other trailer, you can run this. Not a problem. Let's see how well this thing actually will work. I did not mean to throw that. So I am going to turn it on. I don't know if I just got to drop them on here. Ho ho ho. Hey. Alright, well maybe something else will push that one in the rest of the way. Now the problems in the past have been with the feeder, or the conveyor not working very well. That's why I'm just trying dropping stuff in here. And maybe, oh boy. Okay, don't press your arm into there. We have a great demand for wheat. I do not have any. Although I have some planted. How long was that great demand? $18 hours. Nope, it's not going to be enough time. Let's try a big piece. This could get interesting. This guy is big. Drop it. What I really, really want to do is just kind of tap it down in, you know? This is definitely an interesting process. From the looks of it, there's going to be a bit of a learning curve in figuring out the best method of doing this. Oh, it wants it. The problem is if I let it go, yeah, it's going to tip up. Which does me no good. No, no, no. A little bit more. Whoa! Well, now it's sitting nicely on the table. Maybe. That was a nice big chunk that I just got done with. You know you want to. I don't know. I can't get that one. Well, I guess I'm gonna keep working at this, and I'll get back to you guys when I've either become too frustrated to continue doing this, or I've actually made some progress. So I'll let you guys know a little bit. Maybe then I'll have some tips on how best to properly use this machine. Hey guys, welcome back. Now that I've got this just about done, I thought, why not give you guys a little bit of tips on how you can make the chipper work a little bit better. For one thing, to really help things out, press C. Normally this is on your tractor, right? Hard to see. Press C to get in the cab, then go to here. This will center you on the chipper. It makes things a little easier to see. At least in my opinion. The second thing is, be prepared for the camera to be really jumpy. But that's like that with a lot of different things in this game, so it shouldn't come as much as a surprise. Also learned sometimes it can be a lot of fun to try to put in entire trees, and it can be done. The birch trees, the smaller ones, I was putting the entire tree in. Now it takes some work to get them lined up, and actually right now I have 2 branches on here, although I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get them in there. Yep, there goes one. You can put them in backwards like this. It does work. See, I'm putting it in top first. I suggest don't let go of a log until it starts chipping it like that. I found that it will actually back up a little bit, which is not very beneficial. Here's another thing. Try not to put your claw down onto the pad here. If I do it, you'll see how it starts slipping. Physics starts really freaking, or really messing up. I'm trying to get this thing from being stuck where it was. No, you are not working. Let's see there where the camera. There we go. What's another tip? Oh, save often. Whenever you're working with the wood chipper, save often. Found that out the hard way when I spent a good half an hour chipping for a little while. Got through a couple trees, wasn't saved, and the game crashed on me. Now, it may have crashed because I was trying to put an entire oak tree into the chipper at one time. Needless to say, physics jumped. The tree, I think, kind of half buried itself into the ground. And, yeah, just say there was a lot of flipping going on. So I think that's all of them, actually. So, got everything chipped. Oops. See if I can fold this thing up properly. I think it went like that. Huh. Decided to spin itself all the way around. Hey, that actually looks halfway decent. How about that? Notice how much fuel I used? This thing holds almost 800 gallons, and I've used a lot of fuel doing this. And we are 90% full. That's pretty good. I'm just going to get this out of the way. Perfect. Actually, make it easier. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the last two things with forestry, now that it's actually pertinent. We have this guy, which is the stump cutter. Very vicious looking. Use it to take out stumps. And then this is the tree planter, which I don't have any seed in it yet. But, let's see, we'll put it on the front here. Let's see, where is one of the stumps? Oh, there's the line. Okay, let's start down here. So you got your oak stump right there. So we're gonna lower it, start it up. There, just like that, it's gone. Let's find the next one, right there. Now you do have the ability to move it side to side a little bit, so you can position it on the stump a little bit better. Okay, there's another one gone. Should be one right in here. I'm assuming, since I can't do anything with this bush here, that if I plow the ground, it will get taken out. This one is gone already. There should be one right here. The reason I'm doing this is because I will end up plowing up this field here, or this area, and working it into this field. So we're going to expand it out, because I'm not too worried about the road being in the way. I think that's... Okay, that was a piece of it. There's a stump right here. Where is that piece? It's a piece of wood. There we go. You just gotta play around to find the hitbox. I think that's the last one. Yeah, I don't see one there. Or wheat. Barley. Whatever I put in there. I think there is another piece of wood somewhere over here. There is a... You see the floating? I don't know. I don't see it. So I don't have a need for this guy anymore. We're gonna head down here. But what I do want to do is I want to check something out with the planter. I have used this planter before. Actually, no, we need to take some cutter with us. We need to head down to the garden center. So I can show you guys the last part. A little bit of a drive. Garden center is over there by field 35 and 32, not far from where the cows are. So we gotta head down that way. The transport company is flashing. I don't remember. Oops. What do they want? Currently there's a sale running on the beer 6135. I don't know what that is. On wheat. That's right, we don't have wheat. What is the beer? Oh, tractor. I don't want it. Now, I've been trying to figure out... Yeah, it's not listed on here. There is another Amazon. It's called a Pantera, I think. It is a mod, actually, that was released by Giants. Because I bought this game directly from Giants, they sent it out as a Christmas gift. Basically, it's a self-propelled sprayer for fertilizing. It's supposed to be pretty cool. It's not hireable, but I mean, it is a big sprayer and it's self-propelled, which is really nice. So I don't know. I was gonna look at it, but I have the mod installed. It says it's installed, but I haven't been able to get it to work or to show up to buy it. So I'll have to take a look at it and see if I can figure out what's going on with it. So right up here should be the garden center. Yeah, we definitely need to do something for the animals. This next episode or two. Probably after we do our next harvest. Okay, so right here's the garden center. Now I want to see something. Where am I? Here I am. Should probably hit the question mark. At this spot you can buy saplings. That's what I'm looking to buy. Yes. Buy it for 40 bucks. Okay, I want to know if I pull up next to it, can I refill it? Like pull up right next to it. Yep. Well, in that case, I think we're gonna have to buy like a bunch of pallets of this. And let's see. Like we could get this pallet loader here. We could probably put a bunch of pallets on there and let it sit in the woods. Can I get through there? No, we're gonna find out. This is how you replant trees. Is with this tree planter here. Pretty simple little guy. And the reason I'm taking it back here is that area that I forested out so far, I want to be able to plant trees back in there so that when they grow back up, the forest has been replenished. So I'm not just gutting out a forest and leaving it. And I'm pretty sure you can plant them just about anywhere. So that's what we're going to find out. So it should be as simple as, if I switch here, turning the planter on and lowering it. You'll see I have 20 trees on here, so if I start pulling forward, does it plant a tree? Yep, it did. See the little sapling there? So I should be able to go along in here This tractor is going to be on the slow side. But I should be able to stick trees back in here to be able to regrow them. Oh, there was a stump. I'll have to cut the stumps out of here too, because otherwise it's going to get messy. Right there was another stump. Another tree. Yeah, this is working pretty well. So this is the last machine in forestry. And I think it takes like 10 in-game days to grow a tree. Or something like that. So it's going to take some time for these guys to grow back up. But that's okay, because we'll probably take the time to forest out a bunch of this area, and then we'll probably shift to another forest if we buy another plot. Take some trees out of there. I do really enjoy logging. It is a relaxing hobby, if you will. 9 trees. Put another one in right here. I don't want to go much further. I really want to do it. There we go. It's not bad. I think I can put a few more up in here. I have a feeling I just drove right over. Nope, right there it is. I thought for sure I just like drove right over the top of one or something. So yeah, guys, I think forestry has been a lot of fun. We've got pretty much everything we need to just keep cranking out trees and cranking out wood as much as we want. We can chip trees that are in our way. It's a long process. It took a lot of time to chip that stuff. You wouldn't believe how much time I spent doing that. Didn't help that, like I said, it crashed on me once. And I lost a bunch of time on it. Put this last tree in here somewhere. There. So there, we got a pallet of trees planted back in. You can see all the little guys there. And they'll grow back, and this forest won't be quite so bare. Where my front end loader is, though, I'm going to keep that bare, because that's it's a really nice loading area. We get a lot of trees left in here. So what I need to do is jump back to here. And let's finish it up by selling this. I thought about keeping it and storing it, but I think it would be worthwhile to just sell it. We could use the money for what we need for our next episode. I'm curious as to how this thing handles, because I want to be able to take, well, so it wants to jackknife a little bit. I just wanted to see I took that turn a little fast. As you can see, I mean, we're cruising along 30 miles per hour. That's like top speed for most of the bigger tractors. So, I mean, that's cruising. And wood chips you can only take one place, and that's right across from the shop here at the biomass plant. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like hauling crops with this trailer and truck. I think this is the way to go. Plus, when it comes to things like this, so backing up with this thing is a breeze. Well, for the most part. Must have my my driver that I had the first time. It just doesn't know how to drive. So let's unload it. Oh, it doesn't have any cool animation like the other ones do. Oh, we are getting a butt ton of money. Oh, I'm happy about that. It still is going to be worth more to take fir trees in as logs than it is to chip them. I'm going to tell you right now, chipping fir trees is a heck of a lot easier than chipping some of these bigger trees, but when it comes down to it, sometimes there's not much you can do. Like in this case, those trees are in my way, and that was the best option I had for getting rid of them. I think it was still smart to do, even though it took me a lot of time to do. And I'm really glad you guys didn't have to deal with watching that, because like I said, it was probably an hour or two worth of time. But with that, guys, I think we're done with this episode. We actually accomplished some pretty good things. Where do I want to keep this? I think I'm going to park it over here. I cut it a little too sharp. Oops. That's good. And I'll have to take the plow over there and really work up that field, but we can't do it until the crops grow, because if I go into the field, which I will dig up our crops, so we don't want that. And I have quite a bit growing here. As you can see, I've got a bunch of wheat here and a bunch of barley there, so pretty good, if I do say so myself. Cows, we got plenty of straw, we got plenty of feed here, we've got quite a bit of manure that's starting to build up, but I want to get more cows, so I want to push it. We only have 10 of them. I'd like to get at least 50, maybe 100. Just have to realize that it takes $25,000 to get 10 of them. So we're at 10 now. 10 more, or to get to 100 would be 90. So we need 9 times 25,000. That's 225,000. A little bit of money. But yeah, guys, I think that's about it for this episode. I'm happy to not have these trees here anymore. We're gonna have to park this wood chipper somewhere so that we can use it in the future if we need to. It definitely works. I must say, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, if you were afraid of the wood chipper because of what was happening in the past, you had a right to be before. But now, I think within reason, it's pretty decent. They did a good job of squashing most of the bugs that just made it pretty much unplayable. So let me tell you, I use this thing I was in multiplayer, which is prone to more bugs, but I mean, you would just like want to scream and yell at it. It was that bad at times. It was pretty much unusable. But it is much better now. It is doable. And try it out. See what happens. If you don't like it, don't like it. It's still more profitable to do logging, except for in cases like what I just did with those trees. Those trees were an absolute pain in the butt to put on trailers. So it might be easier to chip them. A nice workout for our brand new tractor here. We are going to be using this in the next episode quite a bit, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and as always, take it easy.